Hello, welcome to Christopher Sideshow's Cowboy Tarot. We're going to do a reading for Virgo tonight, find out what the Holy Spirit's got to tell you. What I'd like to do is bring you up from the recent past to the present, just to let you know I'm not bullshitting. Then tell you something about the future so you'd be better prepared. At least that's a goal anyway. It's a form of prophecy. Message comes from the Most High. I've already shuffled the deck. I've already shuffled a couple times in front of you, just to let you know I'm not setting you up. Thanks to all my loyal subscribers and all those who leave comments. Greatly appreciated. If you like this video, hit the like, share, subscribe, help grow my channel. Let's find out what Spirit's got to tell you, Virgo. Ooh. Alright. What you got for my Virgo, Spirit? Oh. Yeah, I already know what you got for my Virgos. Three more cards, Spirit. There it is. Okay. That was easy. Alright, so here's what you got, Virgo. You have the Devil card in the upright. You have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. You have the Three of Swords in the upright. You have the Fool card in the upright. You have the World card in the reverse. You have the Three of Cups in the reverse. And you have the Empress in the upright. Imagine that. Alright, we're going to do some clarifying. Clarify this Devil card, Spirit. Five of Swords in reverse. Clarify this Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Okay, so here's how it goes, Virgo. And I know because I've been living it. So, here in the recent past, I haven't talked to you in a while, so the reason being I've been going through some spiritual warfare in the 3D and the spiritual realm, right? So, the Devil card. Well, somebody here in the recent past came at you with this devil energy, right? They were trying to keep you bound and tied to them, okay? And you see, they're both nude. Sex magic is what they were using, okay? Straight up. And as they were trying to keep you bound and tied to them, well, guess what? They were bringing chaos and strife with it, right? But it didn't work. It backfired, right? And so, that being said, you cut ties with this devil energy, right? And so, and by doing so, cause this person to have this Five of Swords energy to where all of a sudden they're receiving all the due karma, the just energy of strife and chaos, right? Return to sender, okay? So whether you know it or not, you got rid of whoever this was that was putting this devil energy using witchcraft, sorceries, magic, spells on you, however they were doing it. Illusions, doesn't matter. But that's what it is, right? Spirit tells me that all day long. And so, with the Wheel of Fortune here in the reverse, says to me that, bam, they're getting slammed with all this karma for pulling this on you, right? They were keeping you, trying to manipulate you and control you, right? Through this devil energy. Well, and it might have worked for a while, Virgo. And but either way it goes, it backfired, okay? So, as this strife and chaos heads their way, karma, here comes karma, right? And now they're trapped in their head. Eight of Swords energy, right? In a prison of their own making. So this is spiritual law. It's due. So this person is very unhappy. This person is very much a prisoner of their own mind, okay? And they don't have any peace right now. And so, and that being said, well, this is the energy they wanted you to be in, and probably kept you in this energy at some time. You were probably afraid to break ties with this person because of this. You were trapped in your head and your mind because of the repercussions and the outcome of whatever might happen due to this devil energy, right? So it's fear-based. It's operated that way. Well, you finally caught your snap, Virgo. Remembered who you was and went, you know what? I'm out. So, Three of Swords energy, right? Clarify the Three of Swords. Justice card. So, and here it is. You're getting justice because this person had to put you in a third-party energy. You weren't the only person they were seeing, and this is part of how they're like a succubus. This is how they get their energy. They come in and they kill, steal, and destroy people's lives because they bring chaos and strife with them, right? And so they don't have their own energy to feed off of. So they were feeding on your light energy, Virgo. And this Three of Swords energy, well, there was somebody else involved. Well, guess what? Justice is here. Karma's being served. Bam, you're getting your justice, Virgo. Right? And you're walking away the fool. And when I say the fool, I mean carefree, right? Stepping off into your new life. Because now you're free, worry free. This person no longer has any ties. You're no longer tethered to this devil energy. I tell you that now. It's been broken. Clarify the Fool card. Yeah, so judgment in the reverse. They're receiving judgment. You passed judgment on them. And so did the Most High. Bam, here it comes, because you don't mess with God's chosen ones. You don't mess with His anointed. And guess what? Virgos are earth angels. So they got to be gods, right? You know what I'm saying? So here it is. Judgment to the person that put you in this devil energy, right? That's part of their karma, their judgment. Their family's been all broke up. They don't have anybody to cry to, anywhere to go. They're all alone because this is the energy they wanted you in. They wanted you to feel like you had to depend on them. Now, here they are, at the Most High's mercy. You have the Emperor card here, right? Because you have regained control of your life, Virgo. You are bossed up. You are free with this full energy here, right? Like you are who. Now you're stepping into your authentic energy, Virgo. The person that you always should have been. I'm not saying that you weren't the person you've always been, but there was a part of you that you just couldn't be because you were in this devil energy, right? Tied to this person, bound by him. And so that tie's been broken. Here you are, the Emperor. None higher, right? Total control. And that's you. So, we have the World card in the reverse, right? So the World card we know is the ending of a cycle, the beginning of new ones, right? And so this person didn't want this cycle to end with you. Well, it's in reverse. It ends. Between you and them, it is ended. Let's put it that way. Clarify this World card, Spirit. It could possibly be a Leo, okay? It could have been a Taurus, could have been a Leo, could have been an Aries. So, what am I doing? Let's put that back. Lost my train of thought. So, sorry. Not sure where I was. I was thinking about something else. Alright, so, let's find out. Clarify this World card. Spirit. Two of them. King of Cups and the Four of Swords in the reverse. Yeah. So, here it is. Right? The World card. It's in the reverse, so it's ending of a cycle. What's the cycle? This cup that they offered you, this romantic season, this tie that you had with them. It's over. It's gone. You won't receive the cup anymore, right? You're moving on. And they no longer have any peace behind it, right? And you might even possibly be being offered another cup from someone else. But either way it goes, you no longer want anything to do with their cup. And they don't have any peace, right? Like I said, they're all in their mind. They're crazy. They've lost control of themselves. Karma's kicking their ass, right? So, with the Three of Cups in the reverse, clarify Three of Cups in reverse. So, Three of Cups in reverse. So a lot of times for me, this Three of Cups looks like a bunch of witches, right? It takes three of them, like doing a little ritual. It's also a celebration card. What's in the reverse? This person's not celebrating. And any kind of magics, rituals, or anything like that they pulled on you, it's not working. Because guess what? Here's the Tower. Bam. Their world's crashing down around them, Virgo. Karma's here. And you're free. Remember? This is your justice, Virgo. This is your justice. Boom. And you know what? And the sad part is, Virgo, you don't wish any of this on them. Right? But here it is. There's a Tower card because you just might be getting somebody come offering you a cup. This King of Cups here. Right? Stealing their peace because they know that if somebody sees your value, they'll never get you back, Virgo. Empress here. Clarify the Empress. Yeah. So, it looks like you got an Empress coming into your life, Virgo. Remember I said you're the Emperor. Well, what goes with the Emperor? An Empress. Right? You need a bride too. So, you got somebody coming into your life, this Empress here. This is damn sure going to cause a tower for this person that had you bound by them with this devil energy. They're out of the picture. Once again, clarification. Boo-hoo, Nine of Swords energy. They're going to be all in their mind. Nightmares. They can't get you out of the head. There's nothing to do. They're going to be plagued by the memories of you. And the fact that they know that you're moving on with somebody else. Because here's double confirmation. Two of Cups, Virgo. It's like the Lovers, right? This is clarifying this Empress. And so, here's the Empress. Clarified by this. This is their energy. Boo-hoo. They're all in their head about it. Why? Because you got somebody coming, Virgo. You got somebody coming. And it's an Empress. This is equal give and take. Equal give and take. And this is your justice. This is the justice of the Most High. This is the justice of the universe. Why? Because, homie, don't play that. Right? And Virgo, you're nice. So you put up with a lot of shit for a long time. But when you've had enough, enough's enough. And this was all to teach you a lesson. And this was damn sure for them. But you know what, Virgo? The sad thing is they didn't learn any lessons from it. So they're going to repeat this cycle. That's the bad part about it. But you, Virgo, you learned a lesson. And the lesson was, don't settle. Don't take nobody's shit. And if you know it ain't right, don't let it fly. And you won't be bound to anybody. You shouldn't be, right? All right, Virgo. Enough of my, Anyway, so let's find out what the advice is for you, Virgo. You got somebody new coming into your life. And this has been coming up the last few readings I've done for you. So this is confirmation. It's getting closer and closer, right? You've been being prepared for this moment. And you can't get somebody new in your life if you're still tethered to somebody old, right? And I know it's been a while since I talked to you, Virgo, but like I said, I've been going through it. Because guess what? I was tethered to somebody with devil energy. All right, so here we go. What's the advice from my fellow Virgos? Three cards. What's the advice? What do they need to know? Ooh. Eight of Wands. It's in the reverse, so you're being protected by the Most High. Right? There's nobody on this card because it's your spirit team. This is your guardian angels. This is the Most High. And usually it's a swift moving energy and it's in the reverse. And the reason it's in the reverse is because you're being protected from people from your past, Virgo. Right? Why? Because you got the Sun card coming. Sun card is this brand new, abundant energy, right? Full of life. Everything that you want is coming true, Virgo. Everything that you put your hands on, well, it's turning into gold, right? And the Three of Wands. So this is about making future decisions, right? And the ships are sailing in. They're not sailing away. They're sailing to you. So you got a lot of good things coming. A lot of blessings. A lot of gifts. Sun card, Virgo. Protection of the Most High. You got some future decisions to make, right? But you know this is coming. You've been feeling it, right? Everything in you. Everything in your intuition, your imagination, your daydreaming, whatever. Everything is, all the signs are there. Things are just going right for you. Things are really turned around since you're no longer in this devil energy with this person. No longer suffering their karma, right? Well, so I'm not telling you nothing you don't already know. Prepare yourself, Virgo. This life's fixing to get real good. Till next time.